So S.T.O.P, stop talking over people, is actually two parts, because as you know, when a telemarketer calls you and they just start talking and talking and talking, eventually you need to stop them from talking. You need to know a way to intervene in the conversation, and that goes both ways. So if you are trying to get a new client to sign up, you need to ask them the right questions to get them to give you information that you can utilize to help them. But at the same time, you need to know when to interrupt. You need to know when to start talking on purpose so that you can get to the answers to the questions that you need to help them. If you're not talking because you're not talking over people, but they're constantly talking, you're not going to get anywhere with the conversation. The goal of a conversation is to complete something, to come to a point. Imagine you have a conversation with your friend. The goal of a conversation with your friend is to enjoy yourself, make sure they enjoy themselves, talk about good times, make plans for the future. There's a goal of a conversation, even when it's just friends. There's a goal of a conversation when it's with your grandmother. You haven't seen her in a while, she misses you, she wants to know how you're doing, and you want to make her comfortable and happy because you love her, she's your grandmother. It's the same thing in business. The goal of a conversation has an end point. It should go somewhere. That's why you should start talking on purpose, stop talking over people and start talking on purpose, because there's a goal to the conversation. In many cases, that goal is not to close them and get money, because in the sales process, you want to help your client. So just closing them and getting money from them is not helping them. It's asking the right questions, figuring out the right direction to take that client. And you might not want or need to close them today, because the goal again is not just to close them and get money, the goal is to help them. So the first conversation may just be to gather that information so you can do your research on that client and find out how you can help them. Or the goal of that conversation might be to go ahead and get them to sign up so that you can move forward. There's a system to the sales process, and it's based on your client's needs and how you can help those clients fulfill those needs. And that all starts with asking the right questions, knowing when to talk and what to talk about and what questions to ask to get the information you need to figure out how you can move forward with your clients. For example, when we have someone who watches one of our videos and they call us, usually within the first conversation, they want to know, how much is this? But that's not important because we don't know if we can help them yet. So our first goal is to ask the right questions, have the right communication, the right conversation with that prospect to make sure that we can help them. And once we've done that onboarding assessment, we determine what they're trying to accomplish and where they're trying to go and what they already have in place, then we can determine how we can help them. And then we can make a conversation, we can have a conversation with them where we discuss what the investment would be for us to help them. But first we need to determine how we can help them. Think of the last time you got a telemarketing call. The old school rules of telemarketing is to close you. The salesperson simply wants your money. That's it. They close the deal, they get a commission. Now it's up to the company to fulfill, to come through. Our process, because we want to share in the profits that we help you win, our process is to find out, number one, how we can help you, if we can help you, and then to put together a game plan on how we can help you and what it takes to get you there. It's more than just giving you tools and knowledge. We want to help you learn and utilize those tools and implement those tools so that it becomes second nature.